Hello and welcome to Accor Stadium here in Sydney, which is very, very wet at the moment with a bit of a downpour as the South Sydney Rabbitohs taking on the Gold Coast Titans in round 11 of Season 8 of the SRL Premiership, brought to you live by TBC Live. I'm your Commissioner Will Kay, joined in the box by Sonny Tyre for an exciting match here as these two teams near the bottom of the end of the table looking to try and sneak into finals. And maybe, contest for that trophy.
Yeah, well, it's great to be here. Both teams got a lot to play for. The Titans, will start with them 3-7 to start after round 10, which means mathematically they cannot lose any more games. It's do or die from here on out if they want to have any sort of glimmer of hope cracking the top 8. For the Rabbitohs, the equation is almost the same. They're 4-6. Currently just sitting outside of the 8, and a win here tonight will help push them up into the race for finals. So both teams got a lot at stake here, and it should make for a great game.
Yeah, it absolutely should. As Hayden Davis with the first hit up of the night. And a bit of a shake-up in the Titans camp this week, and a pretty big one as well. Nathan O'Donnell moving out to the fullback position. Liam Ryan to the 6. Michael McCluckey onto the bench. He has been dropped for his performance, or shall we say lack of performance, and he has been replaced by Liam Ryan, so I'm excited to see how that one plays out. I think it may be a good move for this Titans side as Ben Cummins starting in the center jersey for the first time in his career. He's got a bit of a job to do tonight as the Titans just make a roll down the field. McKay gets through the line. It's Luke Driscoll now with the ball. Brought down 12 metres away from the try line as Ben Cummins in acting half. He goes to Ryan for his first try assist attempt of the night. Puts it up high. It's a nice one, but Jai Collins, he just goes up and comes down with the ball. A great height from there, Jai Collins, and diffused well by the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, it's a great start there from the Titans, and you spoke about those changes, Will. It's, a pretty unorthodox lineup we're seeing here tonight. But maybe the Titans feel like they just need to try and throw the dice and see what they can roll with. But yeah, the Rabbitohs, they're looking to start off strong here, coming off this return set. So they're pinned deep so far. The Titans are bringing that energy, and yeah, they're owning the game at the moment.
Absolutely. As Tallis Riff brought down 35 out from his own line, and not many meters made by the Rabbitohs there. The Titans doing so well with some staunch defenses. Nathan O'Donnell on the kick return. Brought down by Leondis. And just quickly touching on a change for the Rabbitohs, or a couple of them. Stevie Johnson back into the right centre position with Tallis Riff returning from injury this week after a low-grade neck sprain in the round 9 clash that they had. And of course, that's shaking things up. Felix Wimmelski's back at hooker with James Anderson on the bench. So the Rabbitohs going with a bit of a more standard lineup for their team. As Ben Cummins just getting a half break there. Almost away, but I think it was Joey Kelly with the tackle as they go right. O'Donnell smashed there. Look who it is. It's the teacher sitting one down, and he's got detention as Lee goes out to Borsons. Puts up the high ball. Ben Cummins underneath it. He won't get to the ball, though. Digby Johnson towering over there. And another defusal from the Rabbitohs. They'll go out to the 20 for a 7-tackle set.
Yeah, that was pinpoint perfect there from Mike Borsons, and Digby Johnson doing a great job to defuse that high ball. The Titans, with a lot to play for, they're just backing themselves here tonight, and it's good to see them, play that style of footy. It can be risky, but against a team like the Rabbitohs, who are coming off their first loss in about 4 games, it's, that type of footy you need to play if you're going to get it done against them. Oh, great break there from O'Hare.
Absolutely great stuff from O'Hare, and he's a very solid player for this Rabbitohs outfit. It's all a pass there. It was from Joey Kelly. Hits Christian McKay in the chest. 0 tackle is the call from the referee. As they go to the right now, O'Hare brought down there. 5 minutes out with a fresh set. The Rabbitohs, can they be the first ones to get points on the board? It's Felix Stoder. He's going to try and push over. He'll push here. He may get the ball, and I think I've seen it grounded, Sonny. And the Rabbitohs may be the first one with points after sitting on their own try line for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's clear grounding there, Will. It's a great try by Stoder, taking on 2 defenders. And just like that, the Rabbitohs with a quick strike counter punch to land the first points of the game. The Boroughs love it. It's green lights here at the Accor Stadium. The Rabbitohs looking to keep their finals hopes alive And that's the way you want to start. That's the way you want to come out swinging, especially how the Titans had them on the back foot early on. Great bounce back there from South.
Yeah, Felix Stoder with a really good try there, and he always just seems to find his way over the line in such a fashion. Came to the Rabbitohs this season after being at the Broncos in season 7, sorry. And yeah, some really good footy that he's been playing this season. A young gun, certainly in the second row position, and he's really made this 11 jersey his own at South Sydney. So it's been a good thing to do, and he's kind of filled in for that John Tabasco role, and I think he's lived up to it, Sonny.
Yeah, Stoder's had an impact. He's a former Titan as well, being traded this season, so he's probably taking this one a bit personal. He's got a bit of bad blood, and he's here to, give him all the smoke. He'll be playing with a purpose tonight, but yeah, great start for the Rabbitohs, and they'll be looking to back it up here with another great set.
Absolutely, and Harris Andrews, I believe, is another one that made his way over. Well, actually, I think they traded straight for Harris Andrews, Felix Stoder, so maybe looking to score against his former club tonight. As Aaron O'Hare plays the ball out to the right. Joey Kelly, he gets it away to Digby Johnson. Can't get away from Hayden Davis there. That's the fourth tackle. The Rabbitohs with some great field position after points. It's Aaron Leondis. He's going to improve on it. 10 metres out now. Aaron Leondis, where will he go? Felix Wimble skied with handle on ball. Goes out to the right. Callaghan puts it up high. It's a shallow one. But he may get a tap back here to Tyrone Clay. No, Johnson's going to go himself. Tackled well there by Nathan O'Donnell, though. And that was a bit of a nothing play on the last from the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, just going the wrong way there, Johnson, but he's been good under the high ball. Just nothing doing there on the end of that set. So the Rabbitohs, they're starting to find their rhythm now. And the Goldie looking to try and get their first points on the board, get a good set here, and hopefully open something up for them.
It's now to Hayden Davis. Brought down. So go to the right. Mike Borsons to Tabasco. Against his former club as well. Quite a few expats from either team, actually. There's McKay. He'll just reel forward there. Aaron O'Hare bringing him down eventually. Is Hayden Davis now bumps off Leondis. 1-on-1 offload though to Ryan as well. He almost got away there, Liam Ryan, but not quite. As fifth and last, the Rabbitohs, they are just holding on here. Martin puts a kick in. It's a knock on. And Mark Lee cleans it up. It'll be a handover though, regardless.
Yeah, Gold Coast, not an ideal outcome, obviously. Prime opportunity there inside the red zone, and they just let it slip away from them. So, yeah, it's just been pretty neck and neck early on in this game, and that's what we expect from these two teams. They're playing for a lot, and Jesse Bennett, the teacher, teaching us a thing or two here tonight. He's probably been, in my opinion, the best forward for the Rabbitohs, so I'm expecting him to have a big game and lead the way for this forward pack.
Yeah, Jesse Bennett easily the best forward for the Rabbitohs, but Leondis is also very solid. So their two starting props, they have just done wonders for them this season. They've been really, really solid. And I just love watching Aaron Leondis play personally. He's just one of those players that gets amongst it, loves the physical contact, loves putting a big bump off and a big shot on. He's really excited to watch when he's on his game, and he seems to be on his game tonight. As it's going to be out to McKay now. Making a big run. Not able to get past the defenders there, and Felix Wimble skied, and Aaron O'Hare's. Cummins now with a bit of space. He's got Ryan on the inside. Doesn't use him. Too many Rabbitohs around as he's brought down. Playing the ball. There's a bit of a trick play there. A trick play. A trick play there. What was that? I don't know. I think I've seen that in a touch game before. As they go out right. Lachlan Martin now goes to Hayden Davis. He's found space again, Hayden Davis. And he'll be brought down 10 metres out from the try line. Fifth and last now. The Titans spinning it out to the left. It will be Ryan putting it up high. Who's going to be underneath it? It looks like Murray's coming across. A tap back. Callaghan gets it. Dummies, but goes nowhere. And a good bit of defense there and patience from the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, well, I'm still trying to get over that trick play there. A bit of a ring around the rosy type of play. But, yeah, the Titans, they're just throwing out a bag of surprises here. And, yeah, certainly nothing like a game where they just want to try everything. They don't want to leave no stone unturned. And that's the way they're approaching this game. It's obviously going to come with their risks, but this is what they have to do to win the game, in my opinion. They just can't can't be afraid. You know, leave it all out there. Play for your season. Play like you mean it. And the Rabbitohs, you know, hopefully for them, if they can get the win here, we know how huge that'll be, considering the fact that Joey Kelly was announced as their full-time captain from next season. So the Joey Kelly rebuild in full effect from here on out. Oh,
As Mike Borson's away. Mike Borson's, he gets away from the fullback, and he will score. The captain, Mike Borson's for the Titans, puts it down. Muzzer points to the spot. What a try there for him.
Yeah, Borson's, what a player he's been for the Titans and even for Blues. You know, he's really reached, in my opinion, he's really reached his full peak this season, and it's probably only going to be a glimpse of what's to come. You know, he's still relatively young in the world of SRL, his playing career, and now he's finally just hitting these strides. It's great to see. And yeah, the Titans, just like that, they strike back. They needed that, in my opinion. They needed to really level the terms here because they were creating opportunities, and they finally get across. So yeah, 6-all deadlocked. It's been a great game.
Yeah, absolutely huge there from Mike Borsons, and just got the inside ball and absolutely burnt Tyrone Clay. You don't see that often from a halfback. You don't see that often happen to Tyrone Clay. So, yeah, wow. A bit of nothing, but 6-all now. The subs coming on shortly for both teams in about 3 minutes or so. And you were talking just before, and I was going to go back to it. Joey Kelly, captain for next season for the Rabbitohs. They've got 3 golds in Clay himself and Jai Collins. In your opinion, Sonny, who do you axe of those 3? I think it's a tough decision, but who do you think is going to be the one to be told to depart the club?
Yeah, look, we don't know with Joey what way he'll go. You know, he's someone that will throw curveballs out there, make decisions that, you know, would surprise most, if not all of us. So it's hard for me to say. You know, I feel like they're all pretty much as good as a chance as each other to get the boot. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out. I'm sure it'll be, you know, in the best for the Rabbitohs.
And the kick a bit big there from Lachlan Martin, as he just allows it to go dead there, Tyrone Clay. Good patience. And you're absolutely right, Sonny. He does like to throw curveballs. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I think it's not completely out of the question for him to get rid of both Clay and Collins. From Joey Kelly and just pick someone else up. So I think that's very much a possibility as well.
You can never rule that out.
You can never rule that out. But here's Clay through the line. He steps one. And driven back there, Nathan O'Donnell making some good contact. That's the second. Out to the left. It's going to be Joey Kelly. Spreading it to Callaghan. Can't get the ball out there. And John Tabasco with a good tackle. Out to the right now. It will be Joey Kelly getting the ball away again. It's a beautiful pass out to Ben O'Donnell eventually. And just throwing it around here in the danger zone, the Rabbitohs. As now Felix Wimble-Skeed goes to Kelly. Anderson off the bench this week. And he will drive it just within this 10-meter mark. As Felix Wimble-Skeed goes to the right, it's going to be a Joey Kelly kick for the wing. Ben Cummins picks it up, steps one, goes for a run here, Ben Cummins. Goes for a great run here, Ben Cummins. He's away. He's going to race away. Tyrone Clay is nowhere to be seen, and Ben Cummins will put the Titans in the lead 21 minutes in.
Ben Cummins, you are a superstar. What a run, what a play. Not only saving the kick there, but just returning it coast to coast. And Will, I'll tell you what, to answer your question from earlier, I think Tyrone Clay might find himself on the chopping block this early on. But I'll tell you what, you just cannot deny the class of Ben Cummins. He's one of the up-and-comers here in the SRL, and it's great to see him do, you know, good things at this level. So the Titans, they get off to a lead now. The visitors, they'll be confident. The momentum's in their favour. And yeah, like I said, you know, they've got their season to play for. So this is how you want to play if you want to keep that dream alive.
Yeah, I can't believe that, Ben Cummins. I mean, I said that's his first game starting in the centre spot. And it is. And he's playing a really good game for a centre. That was a mad try. I've never seen anything like that from a centre. So there you go. He saved a try. He stepped one. Burnt Tyrone Clay on the outside. He's just got it all, hasn't he, the young gun?
Yeah, Ben Cummins, it'll be great to see where, you know, his future lies when we talk about player careers. He'll be looking to try and make a name for himself and be a shining spot here in this Titans side. So plays like that, that'll be immense for his confidence and what his potential could be. A penalty milk there from Mark Lee, I think it was. Oh, geez, that's experience at its finest. Mark Lee just identified the offside marker, played the ball into him, and just like that, the Titans, they're on the roll now. They're looking good at the moment.
Yeah, very smart play from Mark Lee there. He's trying to play himself into a green and gold jersey. He was very good for the Blues in their Origin Series win over the Maroons, and maybe a battle between him and James Thorne for that 9 spot. It could be very, very close. And yeah, the experience there just getting the Titans a penalty as they're going to encroach on this territory again. Mark Lee goes to Liam Ryan, a beautiful pass to Martin as he's going to try and push, but he won't quite get there. That's the 4th. And playing the ball out to the right, it will be Mike Borson's inside there to O'Donnell. And 5th and last, where do they go? Not very far, not very quick either. As they go, Liam Ryan puts it along the ground. Ooh. I think he spilled his lollies there. He sure did. Knock on advantage. That's going to be 0 tackle. Not quite a completion from the Titans there.
Yeah, and as we say that, Johnny Burgess getting a break on the left edge, but Liam Ryan, he's no stranger to the 6th role, but yeah, that's just probably a bit of rust, I'd say, kicking in for him not to finish off there and get the kick away. So yeah, just like that, they're on the back foot, and the Rabbitohs going to try and look to level this one. If they can get a good set here, they can pin the Titans in some trouble.
Yeah, Dylan Murray just caught offside there, but lucky not to get the ball passed into him. As Aaron over here now. Playing the ball 30 out. They go to the right. Callaghan, a weird pass there to Johnny Burgess as he just drives forward. Another player with a big career ahead of him, Johnny Burgess. To go left. Callaghan puts it along the ground. It's stopped by Tabasco. It's well played by Tabasco, and he picks it up eventually. I thought Anderson was going to run away with it there for a second. But Tabasco just stopping the kick and picking it up, going for a little bit of a run. Now they're going to spread it out to Jerome Daly on the wing tonight. Driven back by Kevin Dixon. As the Titans, not afraid to spread it out to the wings early on in the set within their own half. That's going to be the 3rd tackle. Almost at the halfway now. Kyriakis Ilias. Brought down around the legs for the 4th as the Titans just not quite as energetic this set. Liam Rogers. Not many meters made in that tackle there, but about 40 made in that set. As they're going to go to Liam Ryan for the kicking duties. And I'll tell you what, if he's not doing anything else, his long-range kicks are very good, Liam Ryan. And much better, a much-needed improvement on Michael McCluckey, I dare say.
Yeah, well, I won't be one to criticise. But yeah, I just reckon Liam Ryan, anywhere you put him, he'll have an impact on the game. He's that sort of a player. And yeah, I'll tell you what, he's gonna have an impact here tonight if the Titans are gonna get a result.
Yeah, it's the Rabbitohs. Just spicing things up now at the moment. Jai Collins can't get away from Dylan Murray, who's just been on him all night. He's got his number by the looks of it. That's Kevin Dixon. Spits it out to Bradley Callaghan, who puts a deep kick in. Nathan O'Donnell on the kick return. He's got a bit of pace there, but well tackled by Felix Stoder. And I'm quite amped up to see what Nathan O'Donnell can do at fullback. He hasn't really done a whole lot yet. In attack, his defense has been very solid, but in attack, he's just left a little bit to be desired, I guess. I want to just see a bit more of him before I make any opinions, I guess, Sonny.
Yeah, O'Donnell just slowly warming up into that 1 jersey. It'll be great to see what he can do there. And you're right, he's been defensively clutch here tonight, and that's a big part of playing that 1 jersey. It comes with the territory, and he's holding it down so far. So I'm sure he'll really find rhythm as time progresses in this game. Oh, great kick!
Good kick there from Liam Ryan. Sorry there, Sonny. As Tyrone Clay on the kick return. Gets away from Ryan. Pulls away from another. And Liam Ryan eventually tackling him on the 20. And a good run there from Tyrone Clay. Looking a little bit dangerous. And a little bit more in this game now. Now Callaghan goes to Stoder. He'll play it for the third tackle, just past his own 30-meter mark, and just becoming a bit of an arm wrestle this game now as Aaron O'Hare fends past one, gets a big run. Inside ball there to Felix Wimmelskid. Covered by Kyriakis Ilias, with a bit of a weird tackle there. The back and forth sway. As now it's Tyrone Clay from dummy half. He's picked it up and ran with it. He's got his team in a great position here. Clay playing the ball. Windmill Skeed goes out to the left. It will be Kelly putting it up high. Clay's coming across. Can he get the tap back in favour? No. Dylan Murray out leaps. Kevin Dixon runs for a little bit and then is brought down by Tyrone Clay. And Dylan Murray, I'll tell you what, his defense on the right and his involvements have been superb tonight.
Yeah, he's probably been one of the best centres of this season, Dylan Murray, and Tyrone Clay just opening that play up for the Rabbitohs, and he was heavily involved to try and save that one as they returned it. So yeah, maybe he's trying to show Joey that he wants to stay, or he can be worthy of consideration. But with 5 minutes left in this first half, it's been a great game from both sides. You expect it from him. They're delivering so far. It's a tightly contested one, physical and low scoring. But that's that sort of gutter game, that trench game that we'd like to see. Oh, Tallis Riff coming away with.
Yeah, and good charge down from Tallis Riff, I guess. I don't really know what that was. It's Digby Johnson now. Inside ball and steps around one. But the Rabbitohs, they may be able to get down this end in this set. And if they score a try before half-time, that will really open this game up. It's going in tied would not be too shabby at all for them. It's Tallis Riff. Brought down. 20 metres out now. They go out to the left. It will be Anderson. Links with Johnny Burgess. Driven back there, Johnny Burgess. Is fifth and last. The Rabbitohs. Playing the ball out to the left. It will be Culligan. Puts it up high. An awkward kick there, Culligan. He turned around to take it, and Collins comes down with the ball. It's absolutely stacked on by Titans. And a hand over there. That was a bit disappointing from the Rabbitohs. I don't know what Callaghan was doing with that kick there.
Yeah, there wasn't much doing there. The Rabbitohs just, their fifth tackle options, just not getting it done, and they need to work on that and adjust in the second half. They've created a lot of great opportunities. Oh, geez, double Jameson shuffle.
Jameson shuffle.
That's the Lee shuffle now. Double step to the right and milk it for the penalty. Jeez, I'll tell you what, that's the experience at play. Mark Lee is just, he knows all the tricks. He knows all the tools of the trade, and he gets one for the Titans. That'll give him a prime opportunity to get more points on the board before halftime.
It certainly will, and Mark Lee, that's the second penalty he's milked tonight. And I mean, there's always that old notion that Cameron Smith played the referee. Maybe Mark Lee is our Cameron Smith. Maybe he knows how to play the referee and how to con him and how to make it benefit for his team. It's Ben Cummins, driven back there. Speaking of referees, as he plays the ball. Mark Lee goes right. Liam Ryan goes to McKay. A massive hole opens up. McKay inside ball to Martin. He's driven back by Johnny Burgess. That's the fourth. They're going to have two more plays here. They go out to the right. Ryan, inside ball. It's Lee. No, sorry, it's Parsons rather. He can't get away from the defense in Tyrone Clay and Windmill Skeed. As fifth and last, Lee spits it to Ryan, puts up the high ball. Who's underneath it? Murray's waiting for it, but no, Collins takes it. And he will come down with the ball in the field of play for the last 15 seconds. It will be the South Sydney Rabbitohs 6, the Gold Coast Titans 12. We will see you very shortly in the second half. Welcome back to SRL TV, brought to you by TBC Live. For this Monday night clash between the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the Gold Coast Titans. The Titans currently leading by 6 points at the halftime break. After a pretty good first half, coming back being 6 points down to start the match. And an impressive performance at halftime from Ben Cummins in particular. 159 run meters, 2 line breaks and a try for him. He had the most run meters of any player on the field at the halftime break. He's now come off the field. Michael McCluckey taking his spot as a bench centre. An interesting play indeed, but probably where he belongs, I dare say, Sonny.
Yeah, oh, geez, we talk about milking penalties and conceding, but yeah, McCluckey's a bench, from bench centre. I got a feel for my fellow half. You know, he probably doesn't like playing there, and you don't get as much ball when you do, but he'll have a chance to at least make some sort of impact. He's got some big shoes to fill. considering the game that Cummins had in the first half. But yeah, for the Rabbitohs, halftime instructions, tidy up the play and execute the fifth tackle options. That's been letting them down. So yeah, they'll be looking to fire back, but the Titans trying to keep their slim hopes alive, and they're doing the job right now.
Yeah, it's Joey Kelly there. Brought down, 25 out. It's maybe a good way back into this game in this set here. As 20 out, they will play the ball. They'll be able to put an attacking kick in if Bradley Callaghan places it well. It looks like Jesse Bennett's going to stand right in front of him, though. No, it's going to go to Joey Kelly, in fact. Puts it up high. Who's underneath it? It will be Dylan Murray. Brought down, steps one. Brought down the tackle. That is a good bit of defense. Again, Dylan Murray getting involved, and he's been very good tonight, as we were talking about before.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best Murrays in the SRL. Definitely better than Riley. But I will say that he's been like that this whole season. He's been underrated, slept on. He's had some big games, and he turns up in big moments for the Titans. So, yeah, it's good to see him doing what he does. And, yeah, he'll be relied upon if the Goldie want to get a win here tonight.
He's probably the best player with the Joe McCartney body build. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe a little bit tubby around the midsection. Oh, yeah. Nah, he's not got a Joe McCartney build. He's muscular. He's not tubby.
Forgive me, McKay. I don't.
Freaky McKay is just freaky.
I don't want him to hit me.
He's just generally
He's
freaky.
A big bopper.
He's a big bopper. He's got an interesting face tattoo. I don't know if you'd be allowed into any Gold Coast clubs, but that's okay. As Jack Sora brought down. Playing the ball as they go out to the right. It will be Callaghan puts a kick in. That's a 40-20 attempt. It goes on the full out on the 50. That is a shocker. That is shocking, Sonny.
Oh, Bradley Callaghan. I'm not going to throw him under the bus here because I'm accustomed to pulling off a few of those myself, but I've seen him do it before, and it's just unfortunate for him. It just goes too wide. And just like that, the Titans get the ball back and a chance to make an impact here. Harris Andrews, former Rabbitoh, maybe he'll be the one to cross the line.
Maybe as Mark Lee goes out to the left now. Ryan to McCluckey. Did he just put a step on? Yes, he did. I forgot who was at centre, which put me off there for a second. As out to the right, it's going to be a cut-up pass for Harris Andrews in the middle. Andrews will cross. And there we go. The Titans extend their lead through Harris Andrews.
Yeah, Harris Andrews, he's got one against his former club now, so him and Stoder are both tit for tat, getting one up on their former teams. And just like that, the Titans, they go out to a 16-6 lead, kick to come, but yeah, they're really turning up here tonight. I think they've been the better team in my opinion. Momentum has just been in their favour. They've been a bit more clinical than Souths, but there's plenty of time for them to turn it around. And yeah, they're going to have to just get on with it, knuckle down and try and get back in this game.
There's just an easy slot there from Mark Lee. Make it 12 points up there from the Titans. And just looking at that play there from the Titans, you can see Liam Rogers running that lead. He's drawn in about 4 defenders. They were worried that he was just going to barge over the line and didn't worry about marking Harris Andrews on the outside. It was a beautiful cutout pass from Mark Lee. And it's just a bit of trickery there. A bit of depth to the attack of the Titans. And they've just been one of those teams that have been a bit of a letdown this season, but I think that they may make a late finals run here, Sonny.
Yeah, they're going to have to win all their remaining games, and they're going to have to win by pretty big margins. But tell you what, with plays like that, Lockie Martin stepping up, stepping down at the end of this season too, they want to play for him. They want to play to send them off on a high. And nothing's ever impossible in the SRL. Anything can happen. It can all happen. And we'll see how it goes here. And another penalty conceded. Just like that, the Titans another chance.
Oh, he may kick it dead here. Liam Ryan, be very careful, please. Oh, he's left-footed. Okay, he's okay. I always get nervous when they go for the kick for touch in that kind of range and they're right-footed. The wind can sometimes take it, but there you go. Oh, Lachlan Martin smashed. Get up, son. I think that's Jack Sorrow with the big hit. And he is not Jack Sorry, because that was a whopper there. As Mark Lee goes left, Luke Driscoll Driving forward, brought down, 3 metres away. That's the third tackle. Rogers on the left. They're going to go to him. He can't get the pass away there to Jerome Daly. Oh, Harris Andrews, sorry. That's playing the ball out to the right. It's going to be O'Donnell. He's going to try and put a footwork on. He's going to try and push over here. On his back, though. Referee Riley Murray calling it as such. As 5th and last. They go to the left. Sorry, the right. Liam Ryan. Sneaking up around the back. Dylan Murray, will he come down with it? No, out leaf there by Holmes. And I'm going to let you have a crack at his first name, Sonny.
Lachlan Holmes. I'm assuming it's Lachlan Holmes.
I'm assuming, but it's an interesting way to spell it.
Yeah, you never know with pronunciations in SRL. Yeah, but anyways, the Rabbitohs, they do a good job to defuse that set. They've got half an hour left to try and get back from a 12-point deficit. They don't want to let themselves down here tonight. The Titans, they have been the better side, but they have a chance. They've got their destiny in their own hands to turn that ship around, and they got to try and do it right now with this 40-20 from Callaghan. Redemption arc, 2 for 2 on the full. Oh no, Callaghan. Oh, I can only empathise. Or sympathise, I should say.
No, you can empathise. You can definitely empathise. Oh
no.
I can as well, Sonny. That is a shocker there from Callaghan. He's not having a great night tonight, is he? He's usually one of the better kicks in not only his team, but in the competition. So, a bit of an off night for him tonight. But, I mean, everyone has those. So, it shouldn't be held solely accountable. His team couldn't get out of his 40. That's the reason he had to try and kick it. So, that says a fair bit, doesn't it? Yeah. As Lee plays the ball. Borsons. He'll drive here. They'll be brought down in a gang tackle from the Rabbitohs. If they can hold them out here, the Rabbitohs, they may be able to get back in this game, as it's going to be Lachlan Martin pushing. On the 5th and last, it's going to be held up. Once again, Riley Murray getting up close and personal with the ball. That's 5th and last, as he does. As Liam Ryan puts it up high. Who's underneath it? It's Digby Johnson. He'll be brought back into his own in-goal here. McCluckey with a great tackle. And it will be a repeat set for the Titans.
Talk about up close and personal. Digby Johnson just getting driven back into his own in-goal. And this type of footy that we're seeing from the Gold Coast, it's what we've expected from them this season. And, you know, when they're firing, when they're clicking, oh, watch out, especially when this big fella's on the ball, Christian McKay. But yeah, the Souths, they're on the back foot here. They need to try and hold it down again defensively. Repeat set inside their own arc.
Here's Driscoll. Playing the ball in the 30. That's the second tackle. Ryan goes right out to O'Donnell. Now goes to Borsons through a gap. Brought down by Stoder. Good effort there from young Felix Stoder as they go Lachlan Martin. Out to Ryan now. Ryan playing the ball. Going right. It's going to be Martin. O'Donnell stepping one. Can't get away from Jack Sora. He's been great defensively since he's come on for the Rabbitohs. That's 5th and last now. 4 metres away. They're going to go to the left. It will be Lachlan Martin. Crash play. Lachlan Martin on his back, though. The idea was right from the Titans, but they just couldn't quite execute there. Only 12 points up still, and the Rabbitohs, they need to fight down this other end and maybe try and get back on this board.
Yeah, they've been targeting Martin here tonight. They don't want to let him have a happy leg on his farewell tour this season, but the Rabbitohs showing some good urgency to keep themselves in this game. And, oh, they're throwing it around here. They're risking it. Tyrone Clay. Can he do it? Can he go all the way? He's taken. Oh, jeez. They nearly knocked his head off there.
I don't think Nathan O'Donnell likes the cut of Tyrone Clay's jib. He has tried to assassinate him on field. And, yeah, the Rabbitohs with an opportunity now. That was very high. He's actually gotten rid of the monobrow that Tyrone Clay sometimes has pop up. By the looks of it. He's knocked it off, mate. That is just shocker. Skelly playing the ball. Callaghan goes out to Stoder. He'll be brought down by Dylan Murray, who's been, once again, solid tonight. Oh, Callaghan, all too easy for him. And the Rabbitohs back on the board for the first time since about the 15-minute mark, I think. That is great there. And maybe they have a bit more fight left in for the game.
Yeah, Callaghan, he finally gets his redemption arc there, gets across the line for the Rabbitohs' first try in the second half, and it was just easy for him. He just hit that line to perfection, and he just had to cross down. So just like that, the Rabbitohs finally get some points back to, get back in the game, and they'll need to slot it here. This will be a big kick. I know it's only from close to the left, but you just never know. But the game Callaghan's been having, come on, mate. Let's see what you got. There you go. Clutch, never in doubt. 12-18 in favour of the visitors, Will, and it's that sort of a game where it feels like it could have a blockbuster finish to it.
Yes, Mark Lee will be prepared to kick off once more here. And yeah, it does have the potential to be a bit of a blockbuster. The Titans, what can they string together? What can the Rabbitohs string together? It could be very well, but I think the Rabbitohs, they definitely need to score next. I mean, it's pretty obvious on the scoreboard, but Jesse Bennett, he's going to get them started with a great run off the kickoff. Bumping off one and getting almost to the 40-metre mark, as maybe they're going to go for the tie in the next set. As Joey Kelly collects the offload from Ben O'Donnell, losing about 10 metres there. Probably didn't need to offload it. As Bennett now goes to Sora. Gets on the outside shoulder of Chris McKay. Just brings him down. Hops on his back there. Tyrone Clay now. Can't get away from the middles. It's Corey Goetz in the second row bringing him down. That's the fourth. Going out right now. Stoder to Sora. He'll play the ball 27 metres out from the try line. Out to the right now. Putting it up high, Joey Kelly. No, putting it up long, actually. I thought it was going to be a high kick, but no. Harris Andrews. Driven back by Digby Johnson and Ben O'Donnell. And a good set after points there from the Rabbitohs has put the Titans under a bit of pressure here.
Yeah, the Rabbitohs, that try has just done a world of wonders for their momentum, and now they're starting to find their rhythm. They're starting to get a bit comfortable with how they're playing, and Driscoll straight like that. Oh, shrugs one off. Yeah, it's just really neck for neck at the moment. 20 minutes left, final quarter of this game. Both teams with so much to play for. Kind of reiterate how much this game will mean for the finals picture, and we'll see what it's got in store for us. Oh, yeah. 6 again. Mark Lee, he's done it 3 times. He's an IQ expert when it comes to milking and
calculated. It's Lachlan Martin playing the ball. 40 out now. As they just getting closer and closer to the line. This new set is going to help them tremendously. As Borsons plays the ball out to the right. Ryan to O'Donnell. Now goes to Daly. He can't get around Laughlin something Holmes. As they're going to be 30 out. Third tackle. Struggling to make any real meters here as Ben Cummins back on the field in the props. We'll see how he goes for this little stint. As that's the fourth. Inside ball. It's a risky one to O'Donnell, but he takes it well. He's brought down by Jack Sora, I think. And fifth and last. Out to the right. It's going to be Borsons. Puts it along the ground. Oh, it's trapped by Callaghan. He tries to put another dummy on, I think, and unsuccessful there. It's good stuff there from the Rabbitohs to stop that kick, because it looked like there was good chase there.
Yeah, it was a great stop by Callaghan. We know how dangerous those grubber plays are, especially when Borson's the one delivering it. And just like that, the Rabbitohs, they find themselves deep in their own half. They're going to have to play the field position game if they want to try and get back into it. But big breaks through guys like Tyrone Clay and even Jesse Bennett will help them tremendously to get them back in this one.
Here's Felix Stoder. Brought down just inside the 40. Fifth and last now. On the ball and going out deep to Callaghan. Punts it over the top there for Harris Andrews on the kick return. What can Harris Andrews do? Gets around one, but brought down ultimately. So he's having a decent half here. He was a bit quiet in the first half, Harris Andrews, but not bad in the second half from him. Scoring a try. It's Mark Lee. Goes left. It's going to be Davis. He's going to go to Harris Andrews again. He's driven back there. They're ready for him this time on the edge. Now Luke Driscoll, sorry, not Lucy Driscoll. Taking a big run, and that will help out their position. Fourth tackle, 15 out. They've got 2 more plays here on the line, the Titans. They go out to Liam Ryan. Inside ball to Lachlan Martin. Fifth and last. This is going to be deep. Ryan puts it up high. Who's underneath it? Jai Collins prepared for it. It's going to be Dylan Murray coming down with it, but tackled by Felix Stoner on a handover there. And I've got to say, Liam Ryan, his kicking game has been missed by the Titans. They have not had a kicker like him all season, and he's just helping with positioning, with those fifth tackle options, they're looking a lot more dangerous with Liam Ryan in the 6.
Yeah, he's definitely stepped up here tonight, and it's just the experience he has. Very versatile player. He can play pretty much anywhere, fullback, wing, or half. And yeah, he's having a great game, keeping the Titans ahead for this one. But the Rabbitohs defense in the red zone, they've really turned up since they've scored. So defensively, they've been good. And oh, they needed that. Geez, there's a lot of penalties being blown here tonight. Oh, they just can't stop blowing them. But last 15 minutes of this game, 6-point deficit. Souths have a great chance to get back in this one and level the terms.
Yeah, Riley Murray just getting over the ball there and blowing the penalty, and just
He blows a lot. He's blown a lot tonight.
He's blown a lot tonight. He has blown a lot. So yeah, it's been a penalty-heavy game. As Ben Cummins given away that one, and it looked like it was just Ashley Klein having a quick word there with Mike Borsens. There's a big fend there from Jesse Bennett. He says, "Don't argue, son." But I think that was Corey at Goats. As they go out to the right, it will be Bradley Callaghan. Now to Joey Kelly. Spreads it to Tyrone Clay. Throwing the ball around wide, but the defense is ready. Michael McCluckey coming across off his centre as Joey Kelly. Weird name there. Joey Kelly. Playing the ball. 5 minutes out. Out to the left it will be. Bennett puts it. That's charged down. Dixon. That's tackle 0, but they may not need it. No, Dixon on his back. And that will be held up there. They're going to have a whole set, though, here. As they go out to Leondis, and that is going to be huge, Sonny.
Yeah, this is a prime chance for the Rabbitohs. They need to score off this one, and I reckon they just can't afford to let this one go. So they're just trying to barge his way.
Don't hold down.
South's prime chance.
I thought someone was about to go to the bin as they go right. It's going to be Callaghan. He was thrown. He passed the ball. Dixon crashing onto it. Put on his back as well. Ashley Klein saying held up once more. As Riley Murray getting up close and personal there. As Kelly now goes to Digby Johnson. 5th and last. Can the Rabbitohs score this play? It's a great opportunity if they can capitalise. They may be here for the finals as Jesse Bennett puts it up high. Who's underneath it? Oh, O'Donnell with a great take. Smashed. But never mind as the Titans out to the 20 for a 7-tackle set.
Yeah, O'Donnell doing a great job to defuse that ball. That was clutch, but he got a nice love tap for his troubles. Yeah, Rabbitohs let that one go begging. The idea was right, but the execution not it. So they need to try and hold themselves down defensively in the back end of this game if they want to stay in it. And the Gold Coast looking good now. 2nd tackle, they're about to cross the halfway.
Yeah, and Liam Ryan just getting them there. It's the 3rd tackle, and it just seems whenever the Rabbitohs have them down the opposite end, the Titans always bounce back and get the ball down this opposite end. It makes it really hard for the Rabbitohs to get any sort of progression going and any sort of field possession dominance. As McKay just playing the ball, 30 out, and they'll be forced to punt in here. Liam Ryan, he's been so good with his kicks tonight, and they have missed him sorely because he who shall not be named would usually shank that and give it away to the defensive line immediately in front of him.
Yeah, Titans, taking a risk, moving Ryan from fullback to half, but yeah, that kicking game from them tonight has, kept them well and truly in this game. It's helped them dictate the field position, and for the most part, if not all of it, Ryan has just executed to perfection. So yeah, he's doing good work for them, and yeah, once again, the Rabbitohs pinned deep.
As Tallis Riff just ganged up on there, and the Rabbitohs unable to make any real meters. So they need a big kick from someone to get him out of a bit of trouble. It's going to be Joey Kelly by the looks of it, and he punts it downfield. It's nothing particularly large as Jerome Daly runs onto it. Up through the middle now, and he'll step around one, but be brought down by another 3 Rabbitohs defenders, and they need to hold him down this end as much as possible. Try and get the ball back in good position. That's a massive hit there, and that will help them out. It's Jesse Bennett, I think, again, putting a shot on. And he's him, isn't he? He's the teacher. And there's a reason we call him that. Class is in session, young gun. As it's going to go to Dixon. Pushing forward here. And the Rabbitohs with a great attacking opportunity here, Sonny.
Yeah, they've got a chance at life now. They need to score off it. They need to make this count. If they don't score, force the 6 again. or at the very least, force the Titans deep in their own half on the return. Let's see how they come up here.
There's Joey Kelly playing it 8 metres out from the try line. They go. Out to the left, it will be Johnson to Callaghan. Puts it up high. Who's going to be underneath it? It may hit the crossbar here. No, a great take from O'Donnell. The kick was good, but the take was better. And the Titans holding on by a thread here.
Yeah, this is edge of the seat stuff here. 5 minutes to go in this round 11 clash, proudly brought to you by TBC Live. 12-18, the Titans leading at the moment, and Nathan O'Donnell, we were just talking about him. Can he ice the game? He's hunted down there, and a good stop from the Rabbitohs. O'Donnell, he's been clutched tonight, and the Titans, another 4 or 5 tackles inside Rabbitohs half.
And that's only the first tackle there. Well, now it's the second, rather. For the Titans, Ben Cummins looking almost got through the line there. He came onto that ball with a bit of speed as he's brought down 20 out from the line. Out to the left, it will be McKay. He's going to go for the try.
Oh!
He's going to be the one to ice it. No! A great tackle from Clay. Dixon around the legs. Fourth, as they go out to the left, it will be Driscoll. He turned on his back just short of the line, I believe. And fifth and last, what can the Titans come up with? They play the ball very close here. The Rabbitohs, can they defend? Liam Ryan along the ground. It's going to be Borsons. The captain, Mike Borsons, will ice it. And the Titans with a win here, probably. You dare say, Sonny, you dare say with 3 minutes left, 12 points, that the Titans have got this in the bag now.
In the bag, and they're not going to fumble it. With only 3 minutes left to go, 12-point lead, and Borsons, who else but Borsons? What a season he's been having. And cometh the hour, cometh the man, there he is, lo and behold, Mike Borsons gets the game winner and keeps the Gold Coast Titans finals hopes, as slim as they are, still alive. It's still mathematically possible. The win was the main result. The margin will go a long way if they don't have any sort of sniff at the pie, but they've turned up from the starting whistle, and they just haven't looked back. The Rabbitohs will get a dagger to their finals hopes. They're going to slip out of the 8 and drop down to 4 and 7. So both them and the Titans on the same win-loss record. And with 2 games remaining for both of them, they're going to have to pull out their best footy if they're going to have any sort of chance to make it to the finals.
Yeah, and the Titans have a big game next week up in the Gold Coast against the Melbourne Storm. That is going to be huge. The Melbourne Storm, of course, knocking them out last final series to get through to the grand final, and it's going to be a tough battle up there as the Storm, they want to secure that minor premiership. They want to absolutely go for the first place and get consecutive minor premierships.
Ooh.
As that's a big hit there on Cummins. He's absolutely crunched in the tackle, but go McKay now. Driven back. Of course, the Rabbitohs next week playing playing Canberra. That'll be another good game to watch. And the week after that, it's Rabbitohs on the Panthers and the Titans playing the Roosters. So a bit of a mixed bag for both teams. Some difficult games, some easy games in the last 2 rounds of the season. As Jai Collins driven back in the tackle. It's not going to matter much. 30 seconds left, and the Gold Coast Titans have done a remarkable job tonight. They weren't the first to score. They didn't look confident in that first 20 or so minutes, but when they started scoring, they couldn't stop. 24-12. A good effort there from the Titans as they keep their finals hopes alive. Ugh.
Yeah, well, congratulations to them. You know, backs against the wall. They were not afraid to roll the dice. And yeah, it's come up good for them tonight. They get the result. They get the win. Especially against a side like the Rabbitohs who have found form. So it's a big win for them. But yeah, I'm not the best with numbers. I'll let you break this down here. Well,
let me break it down for you. All right. Very similar possession. Very, very close there. The completions were also very similar. You know, 3 more sets completed from the Titans. The errors weren't a big part of this game. Both teams completed very, very well. With 2 incompletions and 3 incompletions for the Titans. Like, that's very good numbers. There's the penalties that in the key moments that really gave opportunities away. Mark Lee, I think he milked 2, didn't he? And he's milked a couple other repeat sets and such to really get his team, you know, down the other end and in the potential to score points. And often they did. So that was really the game-changing thing. Both teams got 3 penalties each. But I think the Titans just capitalised on them a bit better. And that was really where they separated tonight. In addition to that, 12 more line breaks to the Titans probably didn't hurt either. As we look at some of the stats. And, you know, some pretty good stats. Tyrone Clay, 157 run meters. One missed tackle. I think it was a couple more than that. But he was getting absolutely burnt in that first half. He did a bit more in the second half, but he was getting burnt. Stoder had a big effort tonight with a try. Aaron O'Hare, he was good as always. And Jesse Bennett, he was just... I wish there was big hits as one of these because he was putting shots on.
Yeah, Jesse Bennett, he just leads the way. And yeah, when class is in session, anyone and everyone will sit down. So he does what he does best as always. And yeah, the Rabbitohs, they just really let themselves down in that first half. The Titans really just started off hot, and yeah, there wasn't too many standout performers per se, but you know, it was a team effort, and yeah, it was just not their night tonight. But we'll take a look over at the Titans stats, and Ben Cummins, 208 meters of 59 minutes of play with 3 line breaks, and of course that beautiful coast-to-coast try that he scored. Mark Borson's with a double to his name, 170 meters, playing at the 7 tonight, 3 line breaks to his name as well. But yeah, a lot of Goldie players over the 100 run meter mark there, Will.
Yeah, Nathan O'Donnell doing a good job at fullback. Not as many line breaks as I would have liked to see from him. But 190 run meters, you can't be upset with that. He only missed 1 tackle, made 16. Good effort out the back tonight. Ben Cummins, that's a great game from him. 10 tackles, 0 missed. Remember, he was playing 40 minutes at centre and the other 20 at prop. He didn't miss a single tackle, even though he only made 10. Like, that's a great effort from him. Lee made 25 tackles, missed 3, so a little bit loose around the forward pack, as we can see. Hayden Davis also missed 3, McKay with 2. Luke Driscoll with 3. So maybe there are some areas that need to be improved upon for the Titans defensively, but their attack was on point tonight. And that's what got them over the line in the end. They were just able to get the ball down the end, but they wanted it to be in. And for the most part, able to trap it down that way. They won the field positioning battle, and they got points for it. They were rewarded. They played the long game, and that's what you need in the SRL. It's an 80-minute effort, and the Rabbitohs just didn't quite have it in them to turn the game around.
Yeah, and oh, sorry, Will.
No, you go.
Oh no, now I've forgotten what I was going to say, but yeah, no, the Titans, they deserve it tonight. They've probably found the blueprint now for the remaining 2 games to see if they can pull a rabbit out of the hat, mind the terrible pun, and try and make a miracle run to the finals. If they can sneak in 8th spot, that'll be amazing. But it's the same equation for the Rabbitohs. They're fighting for the 8th spot as well, just to get into the 8. With the likes of the Warriors, the Knights, and the Broncos firmly in the fight for it, even the Raiders. There's just no telling how it's all going to end up looking like once we get to the finals, but it's just going to make it all that much more exciting for these final 2 rounds, Will.
Yeah, sure will, and make sure you stay tuned in for that. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on SRL TV. It's been a pleasure having you. Make sure you stay tuned, because up next is Monday Night Football. That's going to be a cracker of a game. Make sure you stay tuned for more SRL action.